nothing wrong with wanting to be with somebody that got an OnlyFans page. OnlyFans is lit. Everybody making money off of OnlyFans. Even though, like, celebrities is on OnlyFans. You know how much Tiger's making on OnlyFans? I don't know exactly what the fuck he be doing on there. It's kind of weird. I never asked. I never inquired. I ain't gonna hold you. I think I might have spent like $6-7 on a couple OnlyFans pages. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, just
Talking about
Came here to say who won it from the jump. Came to get exactly what you want. Came here to say that you don't really want it with us. Yeah, we live, you know. We came here to say that you don't really want it with us. Yeah, the sports show.
Welcome to the final episode of the Yerrr Sports Show, ladies and gentlemen.
why are you saying that? There's nothing wrong.
Nah. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of the Yerrr Sports Show, episode 118. I am your host, Big Baby, a.k.a. the soul of R&B. And at the bottom of the pyramid today, today,
Outside, everybody outside. Line up, line
Mr.
up, line
Mr.
up.
Outside,
Everybody
a.k.a. Mr. Maxine Shaw, a.k.a. BK Matt.
Oh, 90s kind of world. Yeah, I'm glad I got my girls. That's my shit.
And then that's when the queen's supposed to jump in and do her part.
Bitch. Yo, I always imagine Tavia to have the Queen Latifah kufi up, right?
Mm-hmm.
She gotta take a picture with it one time. I guarantee she looked like Queen Latifah from back in the day. I guarantee it. We gotta do that.
There was a picture that she posted recently of Queen Latifah at the BET Awards, and I really thought that was Tay. I was like, oh, wait, what? Like,
I can see it. I 100% see it. She just need the kufi, like the back in the days, the back in the days Queen Latifah. Back when she was talking about
the star is here.
You missed the part. We were singing Living Single, and you didn't jump in. So
no, I had to. My daughter just came home from school.
Hi, niece.
You sent her upstairs. I got you. But to the top right, we have the Queen Tay.
Talk about OnlyFans. Somebody hacked into my debit card and tried to make OnlyFans purchases. And I'm like, wait a minute, what? And then all the motherfuckers went through because I have money in my account. So it's like, I had to get my card.
It's okay.
No, legit, I had to get my card. I had to get my card. Like, that's my main debit card. I use it for traveling and everything. So be careful where you stick your card in.
I'm just saying, it's okay if you watch OnlyFans. I mean, y'all been talking about.
I don't watch any. First of all, I barely have time to watch House of Dragons.
I'm just
like my favorite show right now. So
I'm kind of questioning it because you and Pete been talking about penises for like the last 3 weeks. I don't know.
You and Pete.
Don't put me in there. Don't put me in there at all.
You and Pete. You and Pete share the penis conversation with each other.
I've been the one complaining in the chat about it. It's you and Pete.
Nah. Nope.
Man, get your soul glow ass up out of here.
Feel it oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let yourself go.
Man, Matt showing his vocals.
That's my shit. Telling you,
showing his range.
Coming to America again. That's my shit. I'm about to watch that when I get where I'm going. God damn, this sun is bright though.
How's everybody's weeks been?
Terrible, actually.
Mine's been pretty dope. Man,
I love it. I love it for you. It's been terrible for me. I went to the doctor today, as you guys know. I am a cancer survivor, so today makes a year and a half that I had my double mastectomy. And then to celebrate, I bought 6 little cupcakes from Baked by Melissa. And then I sat down to eat it. I went to take one out. The rest of the container fell. And every other cupcake fell frosting first on the ground. So
I'm sorry.
So if that is any indication of how my week is going, that's it.
That sucks. That sucks. Hold on, Matt. I had you muted. Go ahead, Matt.
I mean, did you eat it though? Because I mean, I still would have ate it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like
The frosting was all smushed into the ground. At that point, like
into the concrete, or is it like what are we talking about?
in my hallway.
I mean, there's a 3-second rule. You know,
In the public hallway?
are you in the projects?
I do not live in a project.
So then you good. 3-second rule.
Nah.
God made dirt didn't hurt. You know what I mean? Oh,
Peter is joining us. So
I'm
that's
saying,
to the stream.
You know, I'm glad you got it. Thank you, Queen, for the follow up. I see that. Yeah.
I can't see
At the
shit.
bottom.
That damn sun fucked me up just now.
At
So
the bottom
that's-
right.
And so that just shows you what type of week I've had. So first of all, somebody hacked into my debit card. Second of all, my car is in the shop and it's been in the shop for like a week. And third of all, I dropped all 6 of my cupcakes. So
I still think you was the one that was buying them OnlyFans stuff. Ain't nothing
I
wrong
would
with it.
never. First of all, I have enough connections that I can get that shit for free.
Lord,
I'm at that.
what did I walk
I'm at
into?
that.
Up, I'ma be a freak until the dawn.
Oh
Is that
Lord,
Pete
Tay,
down there?
I am sorry to hear about your debit. I hope it wasn't the same dude from Vietnam and tried to hack my stuff.
It was in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
What?
Damn, Pete, you closest to Fort La right now, fam. You
Not
found
me.
out.
Not me.
I am actually.
If it happened, I was in New York till yesterday.
I mean,
So if
Pete,
it
why
happened
you over
early
there
in the
looking-
week, it wasn't me.
Pete, you looking like you hang out on Eastern Parkway, bro. What's up with this? What you got
I've
going on?
never been on Eastern or Western Parkway.
There's no such thing as a Western Parkway.
I know, that's why I said it.
Such a Bronx dude. Like, why? Like that is some shit some nigga from the Bronx would say. That really? Western Parkway? Really? You lucky I can't see you because the sun is blinding me right now.
Western Parkway.
No,
I figure you ran from New York because the Yankees is down 0-2. I think that's what that's about, right?
No. So actually, what happened? My father had to have a follow-up procedure. I think it's been about a year. Yeah, a little over a year ago. My dad had a minor heart attack, and he had a stent put in, and so his cardiologist needed to do a follow-up procedure just to make sure everything was good and clear. So they had to put him under. And unfortunately, my stepmother does not drive, so required me to come down so I could take him to the hospital, get him back home, make sure he was good. Ends up helping me out anyway because I needed to come down and do my car registration because my car is registered in North Carolina. So kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and we're leaving tomorrow night.
Oh, your girlfriend with you?
Yes. She actually the one driving. See? There she go.
If I believe that.
You gotta put more pressure on Peter. He's not doing enough as far as I'm concerned.
Babe,
No.
she said, Queen
punch him in the
Tay
head
says you have
for
to
that
put
Halo
more
shit.
pressure on me because I'm not doing enough, apparently.
Punch him in the head for that Halo shit.
Let's not even
There's no
get
They
reason
said
you
I
should
got
Halo.
They're
Ooh,
giving
she
me
said,
shit
"Don't let
'cause
me
I
get
got
me
you the
started.
Halo for
Don't let me get me
Christmas.
started." Oh
They
no!
said you should have gotten more than a Halo.
The hell
I
is this?
mean,
It ain't even a
I wasn't
Beyonce
gonna
Halo.
say it, but
I wasn't gonna. You see how I was
Boom.
right?
Boom.
You see how I was right?
he got me
Fucking
this necklace.
See, look.
I love it. He got me this nice.
Fucking
little
up.
I can't. You see, it's so small. I can't even see. You should have been bigger.
That's that Spanish
But when
nigga
I
from the
saw
Bronx
the
shit
Halo
that I be
shit,
talking
like,
about. See?
He's an educator. He makes good money.
He
No
got me the
excuse.
useful
If
No,
you-
not then. I didn't. At that point, I didn't make good
If
money.
you work at Lowe's,
That's
that's a
telling
Lowe's gift, but you don't work at Lowe's. You're a single man living in New York City.
He ain't single.
He's not married.
That's that Spanish nigga from the Bronx shit I be talking about. I'm telling you.
I am tired of y'all saying that.
No, listen,
N-word.
I will tell you this. I will say that
Listen,
I think the raise that I got from last year to this year was definitely a lot helpful. But it's, I will tell you that, living and all of you have experienced this in some shape or fashion. But when you realize, like, living on your own with the way that the rents are in New York, they are absolutely ridiculous. And so between rent and bills and then car insurance, and listen, I am grateful that my car is registered and insured in North Carolina, because if it was registered and insured in New York, I'd probably be broke every single day of the week. I'd probably be in Hunts Point having to have a second job.
Selling ass. You gotta
right.
have a city job, a side job, and sell ass in order to
You know,
live in New York.
it's absolutely. Yo, this is how you know it's crazy. We went
doing the $40 special.
We came down here, and my father asked me, he's like, listen, could you go to the store and grab me some milk on the way to the house? I said, sure, no problem. Went to the supermarket over here in North Carolina. A gallon of milk is $2.86.
I said
any supermarket in New York is $5.
Same thing in Pennsylvania.
Damn near $5 in New York City, $2.86 out here.
No.
I love milk. I love milk. I eat cereal still. I'm a cereal guy. That's why.
Soy milk.
Cereal and coffee. That's where my milk goes. Cereal and coffee.
Yeah, you definitely from the Bronx. You still go to the corner store for your coffee, right? You still go to the corner store for your coffee, right?
No, I got Bustelo in the house. I got a cafetera in the house.
Put the damn topics on. Bustelo. Topics, please. Jesus.
Bustelo's the best coffee. What are you talking about?
I think that Matt is a little triggered by anything Puerto Rican. So let's just go straight to today's topic.
But I bet you if Matt went to Puerto Rico, he'd have
today's topic.
No, we're not gonna get no more conversation. Today's topics, guys. Today's topics. Let's talk about where do we start? NBA opening night. NBA opening week.
I already know where he's going with this. I already feel it in my bones. I know. I just know.
Now, Matt.
All right, Queen, go off.
How about those Brooklyn Nets?
It's only one game.
So how about them? They look pathetic.
I don't think they look pathetic.
They look pathetic. You know who else looks pathetic?
Because they ain't got no bird download.
The Lakers look pathetic too.
No, they ain't the only ones that look pathetic.
The Lakers look pathetic too.
The Zion went off.
He's freaking boy. He's a man child. Who really?
Yeah,
so
but
I
mean, I don't want to say I didn't expect it, but you got to think, first game in almost a year and over a year. You know, we had all those stories about the weight issues and mobility issues, and is he going to be this? Is he going to be that? And he went off.
All that weight. He lost all that weight.
But I will say though, Dre, you want to talk about NBA opening week? We got to give them flowers to Paolo Banchero having a first game of the ages. I mean, the only person to ever have a stat line like he did in his first career game was LeBron James.
Yeah. He had 25, 5, and 5, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And he caught a body. Mm-hmm. Woo.
You know.
A couple other teams, like we said, the Lakers look like the Lakers again, but the Clippers, with Kawhi Leonard only playing 17 minutes, John Wall playing 24 minutes, and the rest of the team doing what the rest of the team do. They did beat the Lakers. That team looks pretty good if the chains are let loose off them. Another team that looked really good this week were the defending champion, the Golden State Warriors. Drama in all, the Golden State Warriors look like they're fully functioning. Even with the pieces that they lost, everything that came back to them, they're looking good. Now, the New York Knicks had a hell of a game against what are they called? The Grizzlies.
Yes, the
Grizzlies.
They had a hell of a game against the Grizzlies. My takeaway from it, and I think that
John Morant got away with a hell of a foul.
Yes, he did.
He definitely did.
He definitely did. That's one. And two, the Knicks would have won that game if they weren't shooting boneheaded shots the last couple minutes of the game. Also, they need to let what is his name that just got traded there?
Brunson,
Reddish.
not Brunson.
Cam Reddish.
Cam Reddish. They
Cam
need to let
Reddish.
Cam Reddish play. They need to let Cam Reddish play.
Yeah, he went in.
And that's a
it's
Thibodeau thing, because I think when
Thibodeau
he
thing,
got,
yeah.
he got traded over there, and Thibodeau didn't want to play him a lot of minutes, and the only reason why Thibodeau did play him a lot of minutes in the second half of last year was because he ended up losing so many bodies.
Right.
And the last game because of foul trouble. So,
Yeah.
they had no choice.
But, I got to say, though, I think what I was really, really happy to see was that first quarter. I mean, teams ended what? It was like 20-something, 25-22 at the end of the first quarter, which, nowadays is very rare in the non-defense playing NBA. So it was good to see, the Knicks playing defense. And Jalen Brunson looked good with that first unit.
15-9 with no turnovers.
Yeah.
Pretty good start to his Knicks career. Not saying this is going to be a long-term thing, but the Knicks look pretty good, pretty solid coming out the gates. Philadelphia.
James Harden back.
James Harden is back, but it seems like because James Harden is back, Joel Embiid
is lacking. Yeah.
is now lacking.
I'm like too. Turning over the ball like crazy. He's bugging.
Bad passes, not being aggressive enough. I don't think they weren't going to beat the Bucks. They weren't going to beat the Bucks, but
the Boston Celtics either.
I don't think they were going to win these first two games. The first two games.
But that's not a good thing, though, right? Because these are the teams that they're going to see in the playoffs. They're going to see the Celtics. They're going to see the Bucks in the playoffs. So you want to see the Philadelphia 76ers very early on position themselves in those ways. And, in some sort of way, the effectiveness and the ball hogging skills of James Harden, when you think about Ben Simmons being on that team, Ben Simmons did not do a lot. So Embiid had to be more aggressive. Embiid had to do more. And now with Harden wanting to do almost everything, Embiid doesn't have to do as much. And unfortunately, that looks like that has led to a complete attitude and tone shift for Embiid that's not going to be good for this team to be successful this season.
I don't understand why they don't do the high pick and roll. That would have benefited further. But the fact that James Harden is a shooter, it kind of kills Embiid aspect because he wants to fucking shoot all the damn time. Like, be a big man, get down low, bang bodies. But then when you're going against teams like Boston, they're really good at swarming around great players and making it difficult for them to even gather themselves to make moves, you're gonna have problems. So you got to create plays. But when you got James Harden, who's so accustomed to one-on-one ball and trying to show everybody that he's back in shape, that's gonna leave problems for the rest of your team. And then if you play Milwaukee, they're pretty big down low too. Like I said, it's more or less Joel Embiid not playing with enough aggression and playing with an attitude. It look like he's still salty about Jokic getting MVP. That's what it's looking like. I'm not gonna hold you.
I mean, Embiid did pretty okay, but we're not wanting Embiid to do pretty okay. We want him to play MVP level, and I think he has to warm up to the season. I do think what I was not impressed by James Harden was his decision making on the court during pivotal moments. Trying to draw idiotic fouls, planting his feet to take idiotic threes. You get what I'm saying? It just he returned to form, but his decision making on the court was a little shaky at best. Joel Embiid, I feel he'll warm up and come into his own. I feel like Embiid will be just fine.
And you know what's interesting? You know what? Really quickly on the Boston Celtics, they seem completely unfazed by everything that happened over the summer with that team. But I do want to say, though, a team that looked really, really good that I don't think a lot of people were talking about after that first night was the Twin Towers out in Minnesota. Gobert and Karl Anthony Towns played very well together. That team looked very, very good with those two big men. I think by halftime, Gobert already had a double-double in points and rebounds.
I still think that team is soft. Like, I still think that team is soft. I think D'Lo's going to be traded by the deadline. They're gonna get a different point guard.
I don't think they should get rid of D'Angelo Russell.
But they're not going to renew. They're not going to renew him, which is why he's going to get flipped.
But that's their second scorer. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that they should let him go.
It is the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is the same This is the same organization that will not hang up KG's jersey in the Raptors.
It's a damn shame. But I raised you one, Pete, and
why would they hang up his jersey in the Raptors? What did he do there? Tell me.
He did more for them than any other Timberwolf ever.
Yeah, he made them relevant. But I raised you one, Pete. I agree with you with the Timberwolves, but I want to give all credit to the New Orleans Pelicans, who I feel like are going to be a sleeper and going to be very dangerous as the season progresses. Like, this is the same team that gave Phoenix problems, right? And imagine if they had Zion Williamson in the lineup during that series. Phoenix would have got eliminated in the first round. Hands down. That's what I really would have saw that happen. So I really feel like the sleeper team that everybody really need to pay attention. Like, you know how everybody was talking about the Grizzlies last season? They're going to be talking about the Pelicans this season. Because that is a complete team.
You talk about a sleeper team.
Agreed.
You talk about a team, and I know it's going to take a lot of things to go right for them, and they're very, very young. But I'll be damned if that backcourt in Detroit did not look really, really good.
Talking about
Ivy and Cunningham.
If that team can gel relatively quickly, I think they're going to surprise a lot of teams this year. I know they're very, very young, and they, probably are not really being looked at for maybe another year or two. But I think that team has the pieces that they could surprise a lot of teams and sneak into the playoffs. And when you have a young team in the playoffs, one of two things can happen. Either they can implode under the pressure, or they can really sneak up and surprise some people because people aren't really playing them as well as they should. I think Detroit, could really be that team this year in the East.
I agree with that too. Queen, question for you. Barkley said something along the lines of the Lakers are taking the joy out of basketball for Russell Westbrook. Do you agree with that quote? It's not. No, I'm actually serious when I ask the question because I kind of agreed with him.
No, hell no. Go ahead, David. Go ahead.
I don't know if he had the joy before this. I haven't seen the joy of Russell Westbrook in basketball for a few years. And I don't know if he's just going through the motions, or I don't know if he really doesn't fit into this this synergy. Nothing looks right about the Lakers right now.
At all.
Not only him.
Anthony Davis looked ass.
Queen, I think the last time we saw that joy out of Russell Westbrook is when he was the number one option, the only option in Oklahoma City. I think Russell Westbrook truly is one of those players who wants to be the A, B, C, and D option. He wants to be seen as the Superman. He wants to be seen as the star. I think going to the Lakers definitely does take the joy out of it for him because it's not what he wants. And it forces him to have to play a role that I don't think he wants to play. But I talked about this a couple of weeks ago with the Yankees. You know what it's like when you put that jersey on in baseball. And when you put on a Lakers jersey, hell, when you put on a Knicks jersey, when you put on even a Celtics jersey, there's an expectation that comes with that team. No matter how they've played over the years, if they've had a couple of bad seasons or if they haven't won a championship in a while, that fan base and by extension, that organization holds a very high standard to what their players should be. And I don't think Russell Westbrook is meeting that standard, obviously, and he's being told all about himself. And I don't think that's what Russ wants. I think Russ wants to be the guy that everybody's like, oh my God, Russ did great, but he doesn't have a good team around him. As long as he's doing good.
I don't think his ego is that big. I really feel like, for some reason, if you look at how he moves and how other people on that level move, he's more silent. You get what I'm saying? So you really don't know how he's feeling. I just feel like they're not taking into an account that he is a superstar too.
They don't play like one.
But they're not playing like one either.
I mean, when he was shooting 0 for 12 with 11 turnovers in certain games that he was playing superstar minutes, he wasn't performing. He wasn't meeting that standard. And LeBron's not going to stand for that.
But LeBron is 100 years old in basketball years. So it's like at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, his role is to make people better too. At this point in his career.
All right, here's my problem with this. I don't feel no sympathy for Russ because you know what the fuck you signed up for. You are a Laker fan. You grew up in LA, so you already know what the standards is when you put that damn jersey on. So that sympathy shit out the window. Regardless of what he's feeling, you made the media come at you when you said that it doesn't bother you and you don't have no expectations as far as your play. It happens. No, you know the expectations when you put that damn jersey on. So you brought it on yourself. It's not the media being too hard on him. I granted, Skip Bayless is really hard on him, but that's neither here nor there. But as far as that,
that's here and there.
But as far as anybody else, he's getting what he fucking deserves. You're not performing like you're supposed to. Everybody plays a role, and that's your problem. Even superstars play a role eventually when they get to certain teams. You're not the man on the Lakers. LeBron is. So you have to play a role. So you can't tell me that it's not ego. It's 100% ego. Because you won't go along according to the plan. If there's a plan in place for how y'all are supposed to play and roles set in stone, play that role. With Pat Bev there, you're supposed to be literally on some pest shit like Pat Beverly is. You're supposed to be playing defense. Why are you shooting threes when that has not been your strong point? It's never been your strong point. There should be no reason why the three guards on the Lakers shot 1 for fucking 22. That makes no sense. Why are y'all shooting? None of y'all are shooters. LeBron has literally got into in an interview and said, well, we ain't got no shooters. Fucking obviously. Why are y'all shooting?
Ben Simmons shoots at a better percentage than their guards. And that's saying something.
That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing. That is saying something. But moving over to football. Broncos country, let's ride. It's the most cringiest thing I've seen Russell Wilson do.
But are we not going to take into account that he's injured? Like, are we just going to laugh?
No, I'm laughing about the Broncos country, let's ride. Not even how he's playing. I know he's playing injured. like when I saw that, I was like, fam, no. And then people were making memes about it all over the place.
Broncos disappointed.
The Broncos is a disappointing team, but if it wasn't, and they're basically saying, well, we were planning for Aaron Rodgers. All right. Well, you have Russell Wilson.
Well, Aaron Rodgers and what's that team? The Packers, they not doing much fucking better.
Because there ain't no weapons. If he was on the
Broncos, there's no excuses, right? There's no excuses, right?
If he was on the Broncos,
there's no excuses, right? There's no excuses, right?
If he was on the Broncos,
right?
There's weapons on the Broncos.
There's no excuses, right?
No excuse.
Aaron Rodgers
and Russell Wilson ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing.
They look like
let him go, Pete.
I was going to help Tay.
And there's more weapons on the
Broncos. For a second by
don't help. Let it rock, Pete.
The Packers
way
look
more
like
weapons on the Broncos than there is on the Packers.
Yo, how the Cowboys look better than the Packers?
Better tight end.
How the Giants look better than the Packers right now?
See, that's what I was gonna say. There's no weapons on the Giants, and they're 4-1, 5-1, right? They got one loss.
Are you fucking serious?
The Jets look better than the Packers.
The defense is better.
The
defense is better. The defense is better.
The Packers got Aaron
Why
Jones.
y'all
The
attacking
Packers
the
got
goddamn
Aaron
Packers?
Jones as their
Why
running
y'all
back.
attacking the Packers? The Broncos got weapons, and you're not saying shit about the damn Broncos. I don't want to hear
Yeah,
that
but
shit.
you know what?
They're not going to keep getting on
Russell
Aaron
Wilson
Rodgers
got a
and the
little.
goddamn
To
Packers
be honest with
when
you,
the
Russell
Broncos
Wilson
passed
got a
up,
little
and they still
excuse.
look like
He's
shit.
playing injured, so he has a little bit of an excuse.
Here we go. There's
Tom
always an
Brady
excuse.
don't got no damn excuse.
There's always going
What's
to
his
be
name? Aaron
Watch.
Rodgers ain't got no damn excuse.
The
What's
next excuse is going to be the next
What's
excuse
the
is going to be his
excuse?
first Sunday. That's why he
What's
can't
the
perform.
excuse?
Watch. I
Aaron
guarantee.
Rodgers ain't got no excuse.
guarantee
Tom
you.
Brady, he got problems at home.
I
So
swear.
now the Packers
With
they're
Russell
gonna beat
Wilson,
up on the,
Jesus
they're gonna
walks.
beat up
I
on the
swear.
Commanders this
I
weekend.
swear.
The Commanders are gonna lose to the Packers. They're like that man beat the
Because he
worst
is that
team
man.
in the
He
NFL.
is that man. 100% that man. What the hell is
100%.
Russell Wilson excuse?
100%. That overrated. How about that?
So is
How
Russell
about that?
Wilson.
Him and Russell
Russell
Wilson
Wilson has gone to more Super Bowls than Aaron
Last
Rodgers
time
has.
I
Oh, yeah,
Him and
because of
Russell
the
Wilson
fucking
got the
defense,
same
not
amount of
because of
Super
him.
Bowl rings.
Don't do that. Because of the fucking defense. And it's been proven.
They got the
Look at
same
Geno Smith.
amount of
Look at Geno
Super Bowl
Smith.
rings.
Out
When
here
it's all
performing.
said and done, when we
Outperforming
look
Russell
at the
Wilson.
record books, Russell
Here we
Wilson
go.
won his last Super Bowl
Here we
sooner
go.
than Aaron Rodgers did.
Here we
And
go. Because of
old
the
boy is
damn
hurt.
defense. Because of the
And old boy, I
defense.
bet you Russell Wilson
We're
talks
not going to tell the whole story, right? We're not going to tell the whole story because it's the
I bet you
defense
he
that
took
reason why they won the
Thanksgiving.
damn Super
I
Bowl.
bet you Thanksgiving is not going to be tense and in the woods on shrooms.
Here we go.
I bet you Thanksgiving is not
And nobody
going
gonna keep it real. Like we don't know that the defense is the reason why Russell Wilson got a goddamn Super Bowl ring. That's what we doing. It's okay.
Yeah, but when's the last time Aaron Rodgers smelled the Super Bowl?
Okay, it was last time Russell Wilson smelled the goddamn Super Bowl.
Sooner than Aaron Rodgers did.
It's still been a long goddamn
Sooner than Aaron
time.
Rodgers did.
It's been a long damn time.
Sooner than Aaron Rodgers did.
Whatever.
The fuck? What's his excuse?
What's Russell Wilson's excuse? His defense can't save his ass no more, huh?
He's injured.
Pete Carroll can't save his ass no more.
Actually, his defense is saving his ass. That's the only reason why the Broncos have been in the games that they are. And in fact, your last point was probably your most pertinent one, Matt. You're right. He has a coach in Nathaniel Hackett who is absolutely butchering that offense. And Pete Carroll would have found a way to do more with Russell Wilson on this Broncos team than Nathaniel Hackett has done. Honestly, I think the biggest issue in Denver has been Nathaniel Hackett. That offense, the scheme of that offense looks absolutely terrible.
Everybody gets the blame but Russell Wilson. I swear. This is amazing. This boy is Jesus walking. Like, for God.
Hallelujah.
Like, he gets no blame.
Hallelujah.
None. Even when he hold on to the ball in freaking Seattle and he was getting laid the fuck out, they blamed the O-line. It's always something. Russell Wilson gets no fucking blame. No accountability. That's what we doing?
In the past 3 years we've done this show, you have not given Aaron Rodgers not a shroud of accountability.
I do so.
Dre. Now, Dre.
You're talking about the playoffs, though. In the playoffs, it was a special team.
When was the last damn time?
And we know it.
We
know it. And then Matt LaFleur gonna take the fucking ball out of his goddamn hand.
On February 33rd. That was the last time that he gave Aaron Rodgers the smoke. And to be honest with you, too, with Tom Brady, okay, your shit is falling apart at home. Like, you know what? Shit falling apart the fuck in my home. I still got to show up to work.
That's a fact.
Like, okay. He said they have these fucking temper tantrums and stuff. Like, be easy, homie. We know that shit is rough at home. Shit is rough as... Welcome to America. Welcome to the majority. We still get up and show up and do what the hell we supposed to do. So there's no excuse. Thank you.
I need to hear Russell Wilson goddamn smoke. It made no goddamn sense.
Yeah, I'm not giving Russell Wilson no damn smoke.
Need to.
Never.
Get away with murder.
I'm not going to give Russell Wilson the smoke when Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers were supposed to be everybody before the season. It's going to be Packers and the Bucks going for the NFC Championship. And they can't even buy a win against mediocre ass teams. Like, I love my Giants, but they mediocre. Like, I love the Jets are in New York too, but they mediocre. Like, come on.
I mean, both of those teams, and I say this Same way Tay said it as a Giants fan, I say it as a Jets fan. We do not have the prettiest of wins. We do not have the best team right now. We have been literally spoon-feeding Zach Wilson as if he's a toddler who doesn't know how to walk yet, spoon-feeding him that offense, and somehow, some way, we have been pulling out some miracle wins and against teams that we probably should not have been winning against. And there's a good chance that both the Giants and the Jets, if they keep playing like this, could both end the season with at least 9, maybe 10 wins. And you're right. There really is a lack of talent on both teams. And yet, we're finding a way to win. And that's always been the basis of the NFL. You have to find a way to win. We have been saying that Aaron Rodgers has not had weapons for years and years and years and years and years. And yet he finds ways to win. So having no weapons cannot be an excuse nowadays.
Why didn't he leave? If he wanted weapons, why didn't he just leave?
Exactly. No, he signed a contract that made it so that his only weapons that he did have left.
Is it? Yeah.
Because he's that man, right? He can make a way out of no way.
Oh, man. Tua and Dak are coming back this week. Who's going to make the biggest impact? Because Dallas just lost, and I believe Miami lost last week as well, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes.
So who's going to make the biggest impact coming back? Because I believe that Eagles loss was a momentum killer for Dallas, and they're going to start looking like them boys again, for sure. Them boys that we all know and love. So who do y'all think makes a bigger impact on return?
I think definitely Dak.
You said Tua, and Pete says Dak. Go ahead, Queen. Tua, why?
I feel like Tua is a more vital piece to the puzzle when it comes to the Miami Dolphins. Like, they obviously are suffering without him. You get what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I feel like that momentum push and the fact that they were so almost criminally negligent in diagnosing this injury. You know what I'm saying? Him coming back will give the team a better jolt. Hopefully, to get back on track.
Pete.
I think Dak, because I think Cooper Rush, really, really regressed against that Eagles team. He kept them afloat, but definitely heads and tails a much better quarterback than what they were putting together. I think Bridgewater was the backup in Miami, if I'm not mistaken. And Teddy Bridgewater, I think, is a much more serviceable quarterback than Cooper Rush is. So I think Dak will have the better impact just simply because talent-wise, I think he's better than who he's replacing by a larger margin than Tua. Than Dak with Dak with Cooper is a larger margin of talent than Tua and Bridgewater. Because I think you put Dak can do a lot more with the talent on Dallas than I think Cooper Rush can. Though I think Bridgewater did very well with the talent that he had in Miami, which is a lot. And so Tua is just going to kind of pick up where he left off. And I wouldn't be surprised if the offense is a little muted around Tua because of his injury.
I'm personally going to say Dak, and the reason being is that this NFC East is going to be a dogfight all the way through, and a lot of these players want to play with Dak. They're playing with Cooper Rush, and they were winning, but a lot of these players, Dak is their guy. And I feel like there's going to be an uptick in play once Dak gets back, but Dallas has to take a look at the entire landscape of the season. And would you rather Cooper Rush get you to where you need to be and insert Dak then, or to put Dak in now and see where it goes? Because I don't think the Cowboys' schedule is a monster schedule. They just have to, run the gauntlet against the NFC East towards the end of the season. And in Miami, I think the AFC is the harder conference right now.
Yeah,
with all those teams there. But I think Tua coming. The thing about Tua coming back, I'm looking at Miami like, all right. Every time he hit the ground, I'm gonna be looking like, y'all gonna pull him or not? Like,
Yeah.
because it was like Tay said, it was criminally negligent of them to put this young man back in the game twice. like
It's the second
criminally
time in
negligent.
2 years. Second time
Yeah.
in 2 years we've had a player who was put in who for some reason the doctor, there was an issue because we had that issue with the Chargers and Tyrod Taylor. What was it, last year or 2 years ago with the whole with the rib thing?
Yeah.
You mean his lungs?
Oh, the
Lungs,
lungs, yeah. Quick question before I gotta jump off because we just got to family's house. I just need to know, Tay, last week for the final game, the Denver and the Chargers, who did you end up taking?
I could have sworn I told you guys.
No, because I know you said you were gonna do it the next day.
He said Denver. He said Denver that
Yeah.
game.
Remember, I'm not in the Facebook group chat for right now.
Yeah. You just make
Okay.
a new page, sir. Like,
I'm trying to get my old one back first.
all right. You do that, sir. You do that, sir. You real quick. Do you have the notes about?
No,
pick
I
five?
didn't say Denver. I did not say Denver because I picked Chargers on my fantasy football.
I thought you said Denver.
Let me double check right now.
I'm pretty sure I coached you into saying Denver. You said fuck it because you don't give a fuck about the pick 5. You did.
No, I
You
did
picked
not.
Yes, you did, because I
Yeah,
said
you did.
pick him. Because that's your man. Pick him. And you said fuck
No,
it.
that
I don't
was the
care.
week
Y'all give a
before
fuck
that.
about the pick 5
That
anyway.
was the week before that.
Yeah, that was the week before that. Because I think that was Denver and the Jets when we did that. It was Denver and the Jets when you did that. Last week she said she needed a day to think about it, and she would let us know in the group chat. But obviously with my social media issues, I'm not there.
No,
I'm still thinking move from Vietnam picture damn picks.
I picked Chargers.
Okay, the
I've been
Chargers.
riding-
Okay.
And
So
we
that-
gotta hurry up. I'm getting fucking hot.
Yeah, so that means that Tay and I both went 4-1 last week and picked 5. I lost that Ravens Giants game, and Tay lost the Kansas
You
City
sure
Buffalo
did?
game. Yes, I did. And Tay lost the Kansas City Buffalo game with her pick of Kansas City. Dre and Matt both went 3-2. Dre lost the Arizona and Denver picks, and Matt lost the Ravens and Kansas City picks.
Hold on, I'm changing my. I'm changing. Give me 1 second.
Okay. So I wonder where that puts us then. Because me and you both went 3-2, so we in the same spot. It's still mad. So Pete, what did you go?
I went 4-1. Me and Tay both went 4-1.
So is it a 3-way tie in second then?
Hold on, I got to do the numbers. Give me 1 second.
But all right, we can get back to that. But just we'll do that.
Don't we got to pick the pick 5s before he leaves?
No, we can do that. We can do that in the chat amongst each other. Because he's about to get off. Oh well, he can pick his later on when he gets off. You all right, Queen? Yeah. Okay. She said she's all right. She's muted, but she said she's all right.
I'm having hot flash.
Gotcha. Okay. So,
So yes, it is a 3-way tie. It is a 3-way tie at
For
15
some of you
and
guys who
15.
don't know, when you have breast cancer young, sometimes it kicks off menopause.
Oh Lord.
Oh,
Sorry to hear that.
sorry about that, Queen.
Yes, it is a 3-way tie at 15 and 15 for you, Matt, and Tay, and then I have a 6-game lead at 21-9.
Wait, Jesus Christ, man, he just run away with it. Just run away with it.
Listen,
But-
I've had bad weeks before. There was like I think 1 week in the first pick 5 that I did with y'all where I was in first place for like 2 weeks, and then the next 2 weeks I bombed, and I was just like fighting the rest of the way. So it can definitely happen.
Yeah. But we get to our final topic: the Yankees, 0-2 right now, in the series against the Astros. Now, the Astros look like they're out for blood because of the years before when they cheated, and now they want to show that they're a legit team. Both, as Matt pointed out earlier to me, both these games were in Houston. How do you think the Yankees will fare at home, though?
They gonna lose.
Listen, I want us to win. I really, really do. I hate. I've been one of these people that has avoided jumping on the Aaron Boone hate train these last couple of years, which a lot of people have been doing. But I really cannot wrap my head around why Jameson Taillon was pulled after only 4 1/3 innings in Game 1. After he was pulled, the Astros hit back-to-back home runs in the 5th inning, and then a third home run in the 6th inning to win that game 4-2. We were winning that game 2-1 when Taillon was pulled. I saw no reason why he should have been pulled. There was no pitching issues, no health issues, nothing. And then the bullpen blew the game, and that's on Aaron Boone. Yesterday, it was a tight game all the way through. Their pitcher really pitched in a fantastic game yesterday. We were just legitimately beat in yesterday's game, too. It's going to be tough. Garrett Cole's going out there. We have two and Nestor Cortez. So we have two of our best pitchers going in these next 2 games. Severino pitched very, very well yesterday, actually, so was really good to see. But it's tough. It really is. Houston has been our kryptonite for a lot of years, and Aaron Judge is just not looking very good in these playoffs. Really is not. It's almost as if after hitting that 60-second home run and breaking, the record, that he kind of just something turned off. Listen, it was tough for him to even get 61, let alone 62. And now he's just continuing that down streak. So I'm gonna ride with my Yankees till the wheels fall off, but it is not looking good for us.
He's gonna get 2 home runs in the next 2 games.
Yeah. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, my brothers and sisters, I am out.
Right, bye.
Bye, Peter. Enjoy.
Bye.
Oh, man. So we do the pick 5 amongst ourselves, guys, in the chat. So
Why? That's a part
okay, okay, we're gonna do it.
Just fucking do it. Like,
all right.
Just do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Motivation, Matt. Motivation.
Yo, we about to fucking lose the pick 5 to Pete. I should at least get a season with my picture up, being that I'm a co-winner. This is bullshit. You know that, right? It's about the time you. All right. Okay.
It's been my picture for 2 years now.
That's what I'm saying, yo. Favoritism. It's all right though.
It's not favoritism.
I got it. It is favoritism.
It's more laziness than favoritism, Michael.
It's not favoritism. The thing is, at the end of the day, there's no way Pete is losing this season unless he tanks.
And then it's gonna go straight to his picture. I ain't even get a season with my shit up, and I won.
Well, win the fucking season then.
I won the season. I won last season.
You didn't win.
What you talking about? Yes, I did. I
You
ain't
did
lose.
But you ain't win either.
I didn't lose.
But you
I
didn't
won.
win.
So to be
I'm
fair,
being the
so
winner,
what did
so-
I put? I don't put nobody picture up then.
Yeah.
No,
just
you gotta
take
put
it.
both our goddamn pictures up.
No.
And then when the Eagles win the goddamn NFC East, you put my picture up because then I officially won.
Yo, it's only gonna be there for like 1 week because Pete's
I
gonna
don't
win it the
care.
next week.
As long as it's up. I don't care. As long as it's up. It's not even right, yo. It's bullshit. I'll take 1 week over no weeks, and then we got to go straight to Pete. I'm not with it. This is going to be bullshit. I don't even know how the fuck he's winning right now. We got to do better. Next year, we can't stand for this shit.
The NFL is just out of control. Like,
You right. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm a Jets fan, but I'm even shocked that they're winning this much. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Me too. As a
As
Giants
am I.
fan. Yeah, I'm surprised.
Just the New York teams, New York in a little bit, the reverse way. First game, Colts and Titans.
Shit.
Before we get into that, do you guys watch House of the Dragon?
No,
No,
Why?
I don't even know what it is.
Y'all
I know what it is. I just don't watch it. I
Where
don't
is
watch
it?
On HBO.
I'll give it a look.
All right. Yeah, check that shit out. It's live.
It's live right now.
No, it's like lit.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay, I had a moment. My bad.
The fuck are you slow? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Wait. The
I was
fuck?
a little slow for a second, guys.
No, talking about two pieces of football news, bro. Christian McCaffrey's going to the 49ers.
Well,
I don't
yes.
know how I feel about it. I don't know
The
how I feel.
49ers gonna look. The 49ers. Listen, the 49ers are a really good defensive team, and with their offense now coming into shape with McCaffrey and having Debo, and they're gonna be scary towards the end of the season. And Jimmy G.
Nobody's not checking for no damn Jimmy Garoppolo.
Watch.
Nobody checking for no damn Jimmy Garoppolo.
Gonna be the team to beat in the NFC. Watch.
The team to beat, and they gonna get beat.
The team. Yeah. Oh, and then I think the next one she's gonna tell us is Todd Gurley retiring thing.
Todd Gurley retiring. I forgot about Todd Gurley. Now I'm gonna hold you.
I do too.
Now,
How long has he even been in the league? Like,
I don't know, but he's
like
retiring.
6 or 7 years. 6 or 7 years, ain't it?
Yeah.
I forgot he was
How
still
long-
in the league.
But he ain't even been in it that long. It's like 6, 7 years.
Listen, the lifespan of an NFL player is about 3 years, so he kind of doubled that.
Larry,
You got that. Can't even argue. You got that.
is anybody going to the movie to see Black Adam?
I heard it was
Nah.
trash.
I
When
kind of
did
got.
you listen to the goddamn critics?
I
The Rock has had some ass movies too, so some people might be.
I don't agree. The Rock can't do no wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Then
I
again,
don't-
it was Doom. It was Doom. Doom was pretty horrible. I give you that.
Doom was really bad.
It was horrible. That was just-
Doom was really bad. Nah, I may go see it.
I'm not gonna go see it, but I'm gonna see it.
Yeah, talk about illegal pirating on our show. Good shit, man.
Allegedly.
Appreciate it.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I said I just didn't say I'm gonna go see it. I'm gonna see it. That could mean I could be waiting until it come out to stream.
Illegally.
No, not allegedly. No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, Colts versus Titans, guys.
I really don't know where to go with that one. I'm not gonna hold you. Both of them teams suck to me.
they both want to lose.
Tie.
We're all losing. We're all
I'm
losing.
gonna go with
This
the
is gonna be
Titans.
TV.
Say with the Titans.
I'm gonna go with the Colts. Might as well just shit the bed anyway. Pete got a fucking 7-game fucking lead.
Yeah, like I don't even care.
Right. I'm going with the Colts too. I'm go with the Colts. Goddamn Colts.
Yo,
Jets-
he kind of like deflated the whole.
Word. It's not even close.
What's
He
he
was like,
said
"Oh,
in
I'm
the 6 games?
Hey,
He
so I have a
said
6-game lead, guys, and now my brothers and sisters are waiting for me. Peace. I'm like,
I'm like, this motherfucker here.
like,
He said, "Oh, I was in the league for 2 weeks, and then I just,
nobody don't want to hear that shit. Shut the fuck
Right,
up.
and then you pitfalled, but now this whole year you've been in the lead. Like
bullshit, yo. I'm telling you, that motherfucker from Vietnam picks for fucking Pete. I don't give a fuck what nobody said.
the one
He
who
should be
hacked his page.
disqualified. He should be disqualified. I don't even believe that. I don't even believe that be Pete on our goddamn screen. Not with that beard. I don't believe it at all. Sorry. I don't believe it. We need to disqualify him. He's cheating. I don't know how he's doing it. He's cheating.
I didn't catch it the last time you fucking said it, but that's funny. That's funny.
What?
That's
What?
funny.
What you
I'm
talking
about
about?
to eat some Wendy's. I'm off my diet this week, y'all.
Oh, do your thing.
Fucking cheating. I don't know how the fuck he's winning, man.
It is what it is.
Yo, I'm so depressed this food is so shit, right?
He said what?
I'm just depressed. It should be pick 3.
It should.
Wow.
Pick 1.
The pick one.
Wow,
No, because
bro.
then if it's pick 1 and then this man is out here 12-0, we out here 5-6, and I'm still gonna be mad. So like,
Yo,
but
he's
Jets
talking
and
to the
Broncos.
referees or something.
Jets and Broncos.
I'm going with the Jets.
I'm going with the Jets as well.
I'm going with the Broncos.
Broncos
I ain't
country.
giving up on this
This
man.
guy.
Him and his hamstring pull. He is not giving up.
I love him.
I can tell. You defend him, even though he ain't doing nothing.
You said that
What
was
the
on your
hell?
heart.
And what is Aaron Rodgers doing? I want to know. I want to know, man. What is
Like,
Aaron Rodgers doing?
damn.
What is
Boy
Aaron
got
Rodgers
so
doing?
much goddamn weapons that can't connect the fucking pass for shit. I don't understand it. He overthrowing, underthrowing. Damn team lost faith in his ass. And he's
You
still on
underthrow
here
it. You
fucking
overthrow
holy
it.
and sanctified and holier than that. I swear he's
Matt
Jesus.
can't
He
see
gotta
over
be.
the offensive line, so he's not gonna be able to throw it.
What was that? He ain't getting hit. That's how I look at it. Bright side about it, he ain't getting hit. It could be worse. He could be fucking Joe Burrows in this goddamn bullshit.
Where he could be Joe Burrow.
Man, that's such a
Tagged,
move
boy.
from Grace.
Yeah, he could be
Huh?
Joe Burrow for sure.
Joe Burrow's getting tagged every fucking
That
every
man getting
down. Every other
torched.
down he's getting tagged. Oh my God,
Mm-mm-mm.
yo. I feel
Chiefs,
so bad.
Niners.
I'm going with the Chiefs.
Shit. I'm going with Chiefs. I don't think they're gonna lose 2 games in a row.
Yeah, that's my reasoning for it. And that Bills game was really freaking close too.
Yeah.
And he hardly ever makes mistakes like that. So yeah.
I'm going with the Chiefs as well. Listen, we ride and die together, y'all. we all we 15-15, man. Can't get no worse.
Oh shit. You know, hit 21 wins in fucking 6 weeks. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he just took all the air out the goddamn.
Bro, it's like he's racing us in Mario Kart and he's about to lap us. Like,
I'm like, fuck pick 5 at this point. Like, fuck it.
Word.
Tay was over pick 5 week 2. So like,
I was like, I don't want to do this no more. Do it without me. So I'm doing this against my will, y'all.
yes, you are. You are. Seahawks versus Chargers.
I forgot all about the Seahawks.
Chargers.
Chargers.
I'm gonna go with the Seahawks.
You got faith in Geno Smith too, huh? Pete still wish Geno Smith was in the Jets uniform.
So do you.
Yeah.
Y'all, this is
I wasn't a believer. Sorry, back then I wasn't a believer. I'm sorry, I wasn't.
And the last
and
game is
Geno
still.
Smith,
Yeah, I wasn't a believer.
I don't blame you.
But you like Mark Sanchez.
Mark Sanchez.
He
Who like
got
Mark
us.
Sanchez?
It was just one season I liked him.
Him.
One season.
Him.
It was one season. It was just one season, and that's because he got us in the playoffs. That's about it.
He
Other
got
than
you in
that,
the playoff. He got you in the AFC Championship game 2 years in a row.
Exactly. So I mean, why would I hate him at that point? Like, you doing what you're
But
doing. Look, it could have been worse. He could have been Tiki Barber. So I mean, I don't know why we throwing fumbling.
I thought Tiki Barber had a ring.
You know what? Here we go. Always go to the rings. It's a low blow. I always do that. That's what
I
I do.
thought. I thought Tiki
That's
Barber
what we
had a
do.
ring.
It's not because of him.
Well, he was there.
He was there.
Yeah. Participation award. That was participation award.
He participated on the winning team, so it's different. So
Shit.
he didn't participate and lose. That's a participation award.
Yeah, last time I checked, he had a ring.
You know what?
And retired
that
with
one
the
go?
ring.
You know, all right, yeah, because it was a one-shot fucking deal for him.
Listen, you know what was a one-shot deal for y'all?
Can we stop? Can we stop?
Throwaway
Like, why
Joe.
y'all always gotta
Right. Exactly. One shot.
We wasn't even a twinkle in our parents' eye when they won the damn Super Bowl.
What year did they win it?
Like 1960s.
My mother wasn't born yet.
The civil rights.
Right. They were still holding us down. Like,
Oh, when did the Jets? Was it 1969?
That's what we doing. Okay.
oh man, there's a lot of laws still out against us even going to football games. Probably.
I was 6 years old, baby. Nobody even know what a Super Bowl was.
This is what we doing. So we just
I
gonna
think they
continue
still
this.
had like a colored section.
Can we
It's not
end the damn
like-
show?
Not the
Damn
NFL.
show. God damn it. Oh,
You can't sit there. Can't sit there.
You can't sit there watching white man play.
You can't sit there.
I gotta take this abuse. I gotta take this abuse off.
Seats taken. Seats taken. Seats taken.
We don't like your parts around here.
Seats taken. Remember that part in Forrest Gump? Seats taken. Seats taken. Yeah.
Oh man,
Right,
it's fun.
tight. Jumped off. Seats taken. He jumped off. But yeah, that was the last time the Jets won the Super Bowl. It was 19.
Yeah, when the civil rights was going crazy. Like,
Yeah. It was the RFK had just gotten assassinated. MLK was assassinated the year before.
mhm.
Jesus
Yep.
Christmas.
Jesus Christmas for sure. Steelers Dolphins. That's the last game.
I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
Steelers. I'm gonna go with the Steelers as well. Against my better judgment.
I know. I feel like I'm.
I feel like I'm making a wrong choice, but like Tua gonna come back and play phenomenal and then play bad the next week. But
he ain't gonna play bad this week. He
oh
playing
yeah,
bad.
this week. Next week he's gonna be bad, and that's when then we're gonna pick him.
I think we need to start cheating and like reset
reset the records.
reset it for the playoffs.
Right. Like, oh, well, now we're going to a new system. We added a new rule. We're going to a new system.
It's like that's what me and Matt should have decided on as co-winners last year.
That it should be a 2-on-2. It should be what's the name? A bracket now
Yeah,
for the winner.
should be a bracket. I'm
Right.
sorry, Pete. Man out. Rookie rules.
Rookie rules.
Rookie rules.
You know, it's crazy. We called Peter a rookie, but Pete was only on like 5 months after Larry left.
It don't feel
It don't
like
feel like it.
No,
It don't feel like it, but
it felt like we were running this show for like 2 years before Peter came. And I realized that we haven't recorded in studio in 2 years. Over 2 years.
over 2 years has been.
Oh, the last time we recorded in studio was probably September of 2020.
Yeah, and we all weren't there.
Matt
It wasn't off. Yeah, Matt wasn't there.
It was me, you, and Peter.
Yep.
I call everybody calls him Pete. I call him Peter.
Yes. Yes.
Look, Peter. You see how his girlfriend knew. You see how I be knowing the truth.
You told the truth. She was like, "Well, Pete gonna be like, you want to embarrass me on air?
like
You embarrass me on air, and we're not cutting it out for the people. Well, and we're not cutting it out.
that's
So
safe.
for the couple hundred people that listen to us every week, surprise,
Surprise, bitch.
surprise, bitch at the end.
My goodness.
But
But anyway,
it's time to wrap this up for The two driving buddies, BK Matt and Pete Rosado. You know what's funny? You could tell they both in hot states with me. And you were both in hoodies, and they were in t-shirts.
I know. I know.
Oh, wait, yeah, for the two Mario Bros. For
Mario and Luigi.
Right, yo. Oh man, I'm gonna go start editing some stuff again. Put faces to bodies.
Let's do it.
For the Queen Tay.
Yerrr.
It is your boy, Big Baby, signing off. Peace.